Howdy and welcome back to Mansplaining Tech. This is a crucial discussion about the future of cybersecurity. Today, we're looking at the advanced cyber threat set to define the remainder of 2025. We're not just talking about minor updates, we're talking about a paradigm shift in how cyber and information warfare will be waged. The digital landscape is evolving fast, morphing at an unprecedented rate, with new vulnerabilities emerging daily. And yesterday's defenses won't cut it. Relying on old strategies is like bringing a knife to a gunfight. After all, cybersecurity is a digital arms race. This isn't about fear. Actually, I advise security professionals against using fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which is commonly referred to as FUD. We're not trying to scare you into inaction. It's about staying prepared and informed, equipping ourselves with the knowledge and tools necessary to navigate this complex terrain. We'll break down the top 10 threats, dissecting each one to understand its potential impact. From AI-driven attacks, which are becoming increasingly sophisticated and difficult to detect, to quantum computing, a game changer that has already started rendering current weaker encryption methods obsolete, and what makes them so different, exploring the unique challenges they present to cybersecurity professionals. Let's dive in and unravel the complexities of the digital landscape of tomorrow. Phishing has leveled up. It's no longer the domain of poorly written emails from those convincing Nigerian princes. We're entering an era where artificial intelligence is the key player in crafting highly convincing and personalized phishing attacks. AI now crafts emails that mimic real colleagues, making it difficult to distinguish between a legitimate message and a malicious one. These AI-generated emails are becoming increasingly sophisticated, adapting to individual communication styles and organizational jargon. This is achieved by using your public data to personalize every message. Information scraped from social media, professional networking sites, and even company websites is fed into AI algorithms, allowing attackers to create highly targeted and believable phishing attempts. Attackers can send thousands of convincing emails in minutes, automating the entire phishing process and reaching a far wider audience than ever before. This scalability makes AI-powered phishing campaigns incredibly dangerous. The sheer volume and sophistication of these attacks are making detection much harder. Traditional security measures are struggling to keep up with the rapid evolution of AI-powered phishing techniques. These messages bypass traditional filters and training because they are designed to mimic legitimate communication so closely. Employees who have been trained to spot obvious phishing attempts are now facing a much more subtle and sophisticated threat. AI is exploiting trust with machine precision, leveraging personal details and mimicking trusted sources to trick individuals into divulging sensitive information or clicking on malicious links. The threat isn't just scale, it's a fundamental shift in the landscape of cyber attacks. We're facing a new generation of phishing campaigns that are more intelligent, more targeted, and more difficult to defend against. It's the sophistication and adaptability of AI. These systems are constantly learning and evolving, adapting their tactics to evade detection and maximize their effectiveness. Spotting these attacks requires new tools, specifically designed to identify and neutralize AI-powered phishing attempts. We need to leverage AI for defense to counter the AI-based offense. Staying ahead of this evolving threat requires a proactive and adaptive security posture with continuous monitoring and analysis of potential phishing attacks. Deepfakes aren't just the stuff of science fiction movies anymore. They've rapidly evolved from a futuristic concept to a present-day reality, and the implications are far-reaching. They're a real and growing threat to individuals, businesses, and even national security. The sophistication of these fakes is increasing at an alarming rate. Attackers can now create incredibly convincing video content, making it difficult to distinguish between what's real and what's fabricated. Imagine receiving a call or audio message that sounds exactly like your boss, a trusted colleague, or even a family member. They could be tricking you into transferring money to a fraudulent account, divulging sensitive financial information, or sharing confidential company secrets that could compromise your organization's security and reputation. The scary part is that voice cloning technology needs just a few seconds of audio to create a convincing replica. This makes it easy to fool even trained staff who are accustomed to recognizing familiar voices and communication patterns. In this new landscape, security now means going beyond traditional methods and verifying identity through multiple layers of authentication. You can't solely rely on what you see or hear, as these senses can be easily manipulated by sophisticated deepfake technology. Multi-factor authentication, which requires users to provide multiple verification factors, is becoming more critical than ever in protecting against these increasingly sophisticated deepfake scams and maintaining a secure environment. Ransomware is now a business. Ransomware as a service lets anyone rent attack tools, no skills required. This means more attacks from more sources using professional-grade software. Defenders face a flood of threats, not just elite hackers. Robust backups and incident response plans are essential to maintain business continuity. The game has changed. Prepare for scale, not just sophistication. Over the past few years, there has been a rise in attackers targeting vendors, not just the target company. Supply chain security is a necessity moving forward. A compromised vendor can open the door to your entire network or data. Malicious code and software updates can spread to thousands instantly. Your security depends on every link in your supply chain. Zero trust and strict vendor management are now non-negotiable. Cloud misconfigurations are a goldmine for attackers. A single exposed database or weak access control can leak massive data. Automated tools scan for these mistakes 24/7. Securing the cloud means constant monitoring and expert management. It's not just about firewalls, it's about knowing your architecture inside out. Every smart device, cameras, printers, even coffee machines can be a backdoor. Many IoT devices have weak security and default passwords. Once inside, attackers can move laterally and target critical systems. The explosion of connected devices expands your attack surface. Strong segmentation and device management are crucial. Mobile malware is now highly sophisticated, targeting both Android and iOS. Malicious apps can steal passwords, intercept codes, and even spy on you. BYOD policies blur the line between personal and corporate data. A compromised phone can breach your entire network. Mobile security and device management are must-haves. Insider threats are now automated. Scripts can steal or destroy data at scale. Malicious insiders or hijacked accounts can exfiltrate data slowly to avoid detection. Automated sabotage is hard to trace and fast to execute. User behavior analytics are key to spotting these threats. Quantum computers could break today's encryption overnight. When Q-Day arrives, current cryptography like RSA and ECC will be obsolete. Governments are racing to develop quantum-resistant algorithms. Start planning your transition to post-quantum security now. Social engineering now combines AI, deepfakes, and data from breaches for multi-layered attacks. Attackers build trust over weeks, then strike with personalized requests. It's psychological warfare, not just technical trickery. Defending requires ongoing, advanced security awareness training. Teach your team to verify everything, especially the unexpected. Most of these threats are not new threats, however. The threat landscape is evolving. AI, deepfakes, quantum computing, and more. Awareness and adaptability are your best defenses. Invest in technology, but most importantly, invest even more in your people. You can spend millions on security infrastructure, but a single click from a complacent employee can negate that entire system. Make security a continuous conversation, not a checkbox. Stay proactive, stay informed, and stay safe.